These were the only waves on the minds of Brits heading abroad this summer, but those making the most of them on the Costa del Sol this afternoon may be among the last. A second wave of coronavirus is on the horizon across Europe. That's the warning from Boris Johnson as he today defended his blanket ban on Spanish travel.
What we have to do is take swift and decisive action where we think that the risks are starting to bubble up again. And let's be absolutely clear about what's happening in Europe, amongst some of our European friends. I'm afraid you are starting to see, in some places, the signs of a second wave of the pandemic.
Today's numbers do show COVID cases going up. Spain's infection rate remains high, with 47 cases in every 100,000. France has now surpassed the UK at 16, while Italy and Germany's numbers remain lower, but also on the rise. In Turkey, another popular destination, cases have fallen slightly in recent days, and the infection rate in Greece remains below 4. Rates, though, vary within each country, and in Spain there is anger at the UK's catch-all quarantine.
Ponga usted el caso, por ejemplo, de Canarias, de las Islas Baleares.
Rates in the Canaries and the Balearic Islands are lower than in Britain, said the Spanish Prime Minister today. It could be safer to be there than in the UK. And back here, experts say it's too early to talk of a second wave.
I would think that would be called spikes and local outbreaks more than a second wave. I think for a second wave, you're looking at rates increasing diseases across a large geographical area. The situation, in particular in the northeast of Spain, is consistent with what you might see in a second wave, but there are parts of Spain which haven't been affected at all, and therefore I think it's harder to really say it as a second wave.
The government, though, isn't budging. The Prime Minister refused to be drawn today on reports the 14-day quarantine for those returning could be reduced to 10, as the Scottish First Minister warned against going abroad at all.
My advice to you remains to be very cautious about non-essential foreign travel at this time. And if you are in a position to have a holiday and want to take a holiday, the safest way of doing so is to stay here.
It's too late for those already here, and for those yet to get away this summer, it's perhaps too early in this pandemic to now take the risk. Daniel Hewitt, ITV News.